Hello and welcome to week 14, the last week of content. Next week is just sort of like a touch base if we want to sort of week. So week 14, I'm having you look at the final chapter, chapter 10. We've talked about assessment that I do for the APA outcomes and for the value rubrics from the American Association of Colleges and Universities. Used to be the Association of American Colleges and Universities, but then some non-American colleges wanted to join, and they had to change their name. So that, and luckily the acronym's the same. They didn't have to change any of the letters. So in chapter 10, I'm actually engaging you in some self-assessment. I introduce you to the concept of 21st century skills and what we refer to as non-cognitive skills, things that are learning processes that are happening that are not necessarily related to the learning of college content, but are nonetheless very important. So the 21st century skills actually align pretty well with the value rubrics, as do some of the skills the non-academic skills. For the assignment, I'm asking you to review all of them. A sentence, a paragraph, you just go through all of them, not just the categories, every single one. So this is kind of a comprehensive, here's where I am today. You may identify areas that you still need to work on. If you have a plan or you anticipate where that's going to happen, then so be it. Include that in each one of the answers. So there's a little bit to this. It's not an arduous kind of assignment once you understand what the outcome is. Simply reflect where you honestly think you are with that, what you think you would like to do, and how you would like to do it in order to develop those skills. The end game of this entire degree is for you to have a healthy dose of all of those. And so going into your third and fourth year, or going into the workplace, or whatever it is your next steps are, these are extremely valuable skills. These are the skills that you would put into your, that you would connect to work experience when you write your cover letter. These aren't certifications per se, although, you know, the idea of micro-credentialing, badges and whatnot has sort of presented the idea that maybe we can have some credentialing around this. But it has more to do with your character. It has more to do with your development as a human being and the way in which you'd make a positive impact on a workplace or in any other situation you're going to be in. So this reflection is pretty deep. 21st century skills and non-cognitive skills. Cover them all. And tell me where you're at and where you want to go and how you're going to get there for each one of them. In the discussion, I'm simply asking you kind of good, the bad, and the ugly about this class. What has it meant to you? What has it done for you? And please, you know, there's been, I've appreciated last week's discussion as I put in the announcements about the course book and the course book model that I've been doing. And I will admit to you that I work very hard on those. Those occupy quite a bit of my time, and it's nice to get that feedback. I would like to hear any ideas that you have that I can make it even better. I will steal them. I will steal your ideas if they really stand out and they, you know, you're suggesting a pretty fundamental change, then I'll give you credit for it in the book. But if you see anything that I could do that would be even more, I really would appreciate hearing about that. It's good to hear positives about the class. It's good to hear some constructive criticism on how things could be better. I teach this class every semester. And yeah, I know some areas that I'm looking at right now is I'm going to be slowly making my way through all of the course book and adding references at the end of each chapter. So that's going to be something that's actually been asked of me to do. And then, you know, keeping the stuff updated, and maybe links to more external articles to read, some peer-reviewed articles, stuff like that, that I'm already working on for the next series of course books for next year. And but any ideas that you have about this particular class, I'd be very, very happy to hear them. Like I said, good, bad, and ugly. Doesn't affect your grade, just got to participate in the discussion, that's all. And so I look forward to that. Look forward to this class coming to an end. I will miss it. It's been a very positive experience. But one more week, let's end strong. And then, of course, we have the next week where, we're still in class. Nothing's going to be due, but I'm available for any sort of like end of the year stuff, any crises that might be coming along. I'm certainly, I'm going to be very available then, even more so than after the semester ends. So I look forward to that. Okay, so end strong. I'll see you in the discussions, and have a great week.